Of course.
Welcome to Habitat. This is the December Habitat Executive Director Report, and I have today with me my lovely co-host, Miss Ann MacArthur.
Hello, world.
Greetings all.
Greetings all. We're reporting live tonight from the community room. They're getting ready for the construction party, and a little known fact, Karen Veach is Martha Stewart's long-lost daughter.
She is amazing.
She is amazing.
Really extraordinary.
This room looks great.
Yeah, if you...
She should probably poke her head in and wave hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so a few things to talk about. One, we just really want to celebrate 2011 for a minute. I mean, gosh, when you guys think about celebrating Christmas this year, we really hope you take just a few minutes to think about the over 100 people who have homes this year because of the work that we've done together. That's really amazing. So good job. Great work to all of you all. Admin welcomed the construction staff to Habitopia this month.
That went so well. We got everybody tech stuff and phone stuff moved in on the Monday after Thanksgiving. The staff reported on Tuesday. A few minor blips, but everybody is getting their phone calls, getting their email, and we're all learning to get along. So far, highlights have been Ron Johnson not knowing that he has a motion sensor light in his office.
Ooh, wish I had a video of that.
That was funny. And Joy Henry learning that we have real silverware in the upstairs kitchen.
Amazing.
Yeah, I know, we're uptown.
Well, the Family Services and Outreach folks are doing a great job matching projects for next year. They have around 5 projects matched, which is extremely helpful with the process of planning for 2012. I know you've been working really hard with the finance folks in the budget.
Yes, be sure and drink a healthy dose of caffeine because we'll need you fully engaged and ready to talk about the budget on Thursday. It's an all-inclusive budget showing all of the restores, including the third one, the Portland one that we're planning to open in 2012, as well as the campaign, additional expenses related to the building in terms of the parking lot, and then just operations, the business of doing houses. So it's there's a lot of information. We're meeting Monday in finance to discuss and finalize everything. So come prepared to listen and ask questions and have a voice.
Outstanding. Lots of other things going on in human resources too. In the written report, you'll find Susan Lawler's full report attached. We had a great surprise in that we got the $100,000 award from Federal Home Loan Bank Cincinnati. We did not expect that. So that was wonderful, wonderful news. Development's been handing out campaign gear left and right. So if you haven't got your swag. Check with Keisha.
Check with Keisha.
Let's see, construction is just going to town finishing projects. I think they're going to finish 6 projects in November and December.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
These guys rock. Restore's doing well. I get these notes from Dale every once in a while reflecting good sales numbers.
Yes.
So great job, Restore folks.
Yeah, the Restore, especially Hikes Point, is performing about a month ahead of the business plan.
Hey.
So that's really good. And they had... they're having a good week this week, actually. So that's good.
Go Restore.
Go Restore.
No news on the MOU with Norton Healthcare. We had hoped that that would kind of progress pretty quickly, but it's kind of in their court right now. So maybe we'll have some news at the board meeting. Staff leadership team had an off-site, have a new dashboard. The details of that dashboard are in the written report, so hope you'll check that out.
You'll get a candy cane if you say something to us that you know what it is.
Oh, there you go.
Throw that out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Little incentive.
A few different things going on with community relations this month. Showed some people around the building. I visited a church, a couple of different churches. One of the coolest things was going to Redeemer Lutheran, which is right down the street from the first rehab of the year. And after doing the presentation in Shea, the woman that's buying the house came, and she was in the congregation. But a guy in the congregation, after I finished talking, raised his hand and he said, "Is it 622?" And I said, "It is." And he said, "That was my grandma's house. I grew up in that house, and I've watched it go down. I've watched it go through foreclosure, and what you all are doing is a real blessing." So that was a great Habitat moment.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
She had some other connections that were there
Yeah.
as well, and it was it's one of those Habitat moments. Both that day, I was thinking, I think there's probably more there. It's
Indeed,
pretty cool.
Couple of other things, community relations wise, the Bob Downs golf guys came for lunch one day. They have challenged us to get a little bit more involved. They really would love us to try to do 20 players next year. So all you Habitat golfers, I don't know what you do if you,
You want to play?
yeah, you sand up your chipper, or I don't know. Anyway, also there's a link in here to an article on Insider Louisville about, the title of the article is "The Next New Lou. Look west to Portland," says New Lou Godfather Gil Holland. So
He's behind the curve. We're already here.
yeah, I know. He's riding on our coattails,
I
but
know.
it's all good. Not too much with government relations this month. Take a look at the report. I know Dwyer's made some progress on Hancock Street. Maybe he can tell us some details at the board meeting. And Janelle's talking with the New Directions folks about the NRSA project. Also, Dwyer's been working with Mike Hines and Pat Dominic to continue to move the Park Springs project forward. Let's see. We're going to hear some more about the board build.
Board build, yes. And don't forget, Robin's looking for people to come to her to her day. So if you have too many people, send them to Robin.
We had a great new board member orientation this month.
It was. It went really well.
Yeah.
It went really well.
We had a walking board member orientation, which was a great idea Angela Leet gave us.
Yeah, it was a great idea. We walked through the building and talked at different spots about what that area did, as well as how it impacted the overall organization.
Let's see. We have some updates on sustainable construction leadership. We're going to talk a little bit about that at the board meeting. In terms of resource development, we have tons of things to be thankful for, but we definitely have some challenges. We had both Thrive-In and Texas Roadhouse said they're not going to sponsor next year, which is not good. We're kind of counting on them. And I can certainly tell you more if you're interested. Let me know. I'm glad to give you the details about their decision. There is a spreadsheet of the sponsors. I think we've got about 10 to 25 committed right now, and as God is good, the rest will be there. But definitely some work to do in terms of funds. Gosh, anything else with that?
We're still expecting some funds from KHC and Federal Home Loan Bank through the end of the year, but we'll have more work to do on that next year, especially since Susan received the good news about the $100,000.
Absolutely.
And the gap funding is iffy, or as much as it has been a resource for us, a cash flow, that is up in the air a little bit this year. We may not get as much as we have in the past, but the budget is reflective of that, and so we'll have to keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah. I know that Jane and Keisha, the development folks, did send out notices and reminders to folks to make their pledges for the campaign, so hopefully that'll help with some funding too. And
the newsletter goes out next week, as well as the annual holiday mailing too. So excellent. I think that's about it for our report this month. So thanks so much, Ann, for joining me. Thank you, Rob, for having me on your show. We'll see you guys soon. Bye. Bye.